Prodigy, this is Coach Saiful with your daily dose of math mastery, and today we're going to go into question number 1 of your assessment paper number 6, which are pretty simple, and you should be able to get all of them right. So let's take a look at the questions right now. The first one says, there are how many hundreds in 67329? Now, how do we do this? It's very simple. How many hundreds are there in 63729 or 67329? 67329, sorry, 67329. So this is the ones, this is the tens, this is the thousands. Oh wait, is that correct? It is the hundreds, thousands, and the 10,000s. So the question is asking you how many hundreds are there. So is the answer 300? No. How many hundreds? Read the question properly. So the question answer is 3. If you got that one right, high five, because you are a math prodigy. Good job. That's for part A. And for part B, let's take a look. Part B says this. The number that is 2,500ths more than 2875 is, so let's take a look. 200ths. 200 means what? Sorry, 2,000s. 2,000s means what? 2,000. 500ths means what? 500ths. So 500ths. So 500. So there you get. So together you get what? 2,500. Correct? Just add this up together. So just align this together. So you get 5, 0, 0. And you can just add it up. 0, 0, 5, 2. Bam. Okay? So that's it. The question is what? The number that is 2,500 more than 2875. So the answer is plus 2875. So 2875 plus 2,500. The answer is going to give you 5,375. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so the answer is 5,375. You got that one right. High five, because you are a math prodigy. Good job. We're going to move on to the next question, part C. Okay, part C. Now this is actually the one that I think you all got stuck. And oh no, part D is the one you get stuck. So let's read this one first. What is the largest even number that you can form from these digits? 2976. 2976. Largest what? Even number. Okay, even number. What does even number mean? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, even number means at the last number must be an even number. The other numbers, I don't care. But because the question asks you for the largest, excuse me, what happened to my voice? The largest means you must arrange these numbers over here, 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 and here, from big to small. Okay, so let's take a look. What is the even numbers here? We have, what are the even numbers here? We have 2 and we have 6. The others are not. So should we put 2 here or 6 here? Should we put 2 here or 6 here? Which one's better? Think. If you put 2 here, if you put 6 here, you can only put 2 here or here or here, and it will make the number smaller. But if you put 2 here, that means you can put the 6 number, the biggest number 6 somewhere else, and you can make the whole number bigger. So from big to small, 976. So 9762. That's it. If you got that one right, high five, because you are a math prodigy. Good job. Okay, and let's move on to question part D. Part D. Now this is the one that looks a bit tough. Okay, subtract 3949 from 8092. So you do your working. 8092 minus 3949. I'm going to use the calculator, but you cannot do that. You cannot block. 8092 minus 3949. That gives you the answer of 4143. Okay, 4143. Okay, so then it says the answer is 250 more than what? Not that. Most people will say, oh, more than, so I must plus. Is that correct? No. The answer, this answer, where is it? This answer is 250 more than what? Then what number? So what must you do? You should not plus, you should minus. But what's the difference between this and this? The number that is 2,500 more than 2875 is what? And this, the answer is 250 more than. What's the difference? Okay, the difference is simply you have to draw a number line. So you draw a number line, okay, and it says 4143. Let's say this is 0, and let's say this is 5,000. Where is 4143? It is here. Okay, the question asking you, 250 more than this number. Sorry. What's the question again? The answer is 200. This answer, which is 4143, is 250 more than some number. So this is more. So where it is? It is somewhere here. You see? Number is somewhere here. But if they say, what is 250 more than this? That means it's somewhere here. But the question asking you, this number is 250 more than something. So you minus it off. So 4143 minus 250 will give you the answer of 3893. If you got that one right, I'm super proud of you because you are a math prodigy. Good job. And let's move on to the last question, the last part of this question, which is part what? Part E. So let's take a look at this question. Okay, I'm running out of time. Oops. The largest 4-digit odd number that you can form with 80956. 80956. The largest odd number. What does odd number mean? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so that means we have a few numbers and the last number. So we have 1, 2, 3. They ask you for 4 digits, but they give you 5 digits. They're trying to trick you. So only use 4, yeah? And they ask you to find the smallest, is it? No, find the largest, I think. Find the largest, yeah. Largest 4-digit odd number. So that means the last number must be an odd number. So odd number. So let's take a look at our odd numbers. We have 0. Is that an odd number? No. We have 9. That's an odd number. And we have 5. So which one would you pick? You would pick which one? The bigger one or the smaller one? You pick the smaller one so that the bigger one can be used later, correct? Yeah. So let's take a look at this. Anything else can actually be filled up. So 5 is no longer there. Which are the 4 biggest number? 9, 8, and 6. So the answer is 9, 8, and 6. 9, 8, 6, 5. If you got that one right, high five because you are a math prodigy. Good job. And that's basically it. Bam! We've completed the answer question in superbly fast record time. And which brings me to the quote of the week, which is superbly important. The quote of the week is, momentum gives you more results with less effort. Remember when we watched that video? Of the strong man pulling the aeroplane? Did we see that? Now, how does one man alone can carry a huge carrier aircraft? How do we do that? It's because of momentum. At the start, it was superbly difficult. He tried and tried and tried, and he didn't manage to do it, right? He put in 10 units of effort. He put 10 ounces of effort, and he got only 1 in return. It moved in maybe 1 cm, 1 millimeter. And then it keeps going. He keeps trying and trying, and he keeps moving faster and faster because of the wheel. Same thing in life. Same thing in what you are studying right now. If you feel like you're stuck, don't and you want to give up, don't give up. You know why? Because you have wasted all that effort. So the more effort you put in, what's going to happen is it's going to start moving, it's going to start rolling. So my advice to you is to keep moving forward, build that momentum, because you are a math prodigy. Good job.